Ugh. I started YouTube January of 2017, and since then, for almost 10 years, I have not gained one subscriber. And I've been uploading for years. And if you're in the similar boat or you're just starting off and you don't want to, struggle for years like I did, I'm gonna share with you 3 extremely important lessons that'll save you years of struggle. But what is it exactly? What are those 3 lessons that made me waste so many years? Well, when I was 18, a senior in high school, I started YouTube and I saw YouTube as a way to have fun, enjoy myself. But after I graduated, I was given an option by my mom. The options were college, no YouTube, work, no YouTube, or move out. I chose option 4. I got a job, but I still did YouTube. Because I was working a job I really didn't want to work, I tried to make YouTube my full-time job. And that small shift, as minor as it seems, it was the most damaging thing that I could have done. Your mentality on how you approach YouTube or anything really is extremely important. Our brains are wired to choose the path of least resistance. So if something's stressful, you're gonna just push away from it. And when I started looking at YouTube as a job, that's what started happening. But if you're having fun and enjoying it, you're less likely to quit. And at the time, I didn't know that. So enjoy first and succeed later. For some people, it's a lot later, and that's perfectly fine. Your perspective, your mentality on how you start is extremely important, but unfortunately, it's only a piece of the puzzle. See, when I started YouTube, I was doing it alongside a cousin of mine, and we both did gaming content, and we talked about it nonstop every day. In the beginning, I was progressing a little faster than he was. Then one day he shifted, went from gaming to sneaker content, and while I was still stuck at 300 subscribers, he went from like around the same, maybe a little less, to 400,000 in only a few weeks. And man, I was jealous. I was stressed. With work, with YouTube, with seeing somebody close to me blow up so quickly, I felt the need to win that much more. But then it never happened. And at the time, I was so overwhelmed, I just ended up stopping and starting, and it just started this vicious cycle of stop, start, stop, start. And that cycle lasted for years. Letting my fears and insecurities control my life is what killed my channel and killed, honestly, all of my momentum. But that doesn't have to be you. Just take one small step at a time and never stop. Not letting other people's success control you or being overwhelmed or whatever. Just take the small wins. Believe me, as corny and as generic as that sounds, I've done this for a very long time, and there's people that I know that had less experience than me but are way more successful because they never stopped. Success on this platform is possible. For me at the time, it wasn't, because there was still a lot for me to learn. And this last lesson, I didn't learn until a few months ago, years after I started. But it doesn't have to be you, because I'm gonna tell you right now. Back when I was doing gaming content on YouTube and working a full-time job, had a girlfriend, everything seemed like too much. Like I was handling too much, and videos that were supposed to take me maybe a day or two took me like a week, maybe a week and a half, sometimes even 2 weeks. And trying to juggle that, work, girlfriend, it was a lot. So now what I do is I manage everything better, and I do that by making a list. And it seems simple. It's like, hey, there's just a list. Believe me when I tell you, saying it and not doing it is one thing, but doing it is another. The way I do videos now, I will have a checklist, and it goes like this: idea, title, thumbnail, script, shot list. If you don't know what a shot list is, it's just a list of shots that you're gonna have. Like, this is a shot in my shot list. Like, I have multiple. Then it goes to recording, then editing, and then posting. And within that list, I have small lists that I have to do, like an order of operations or a list, that I do those things so then I can do it quicker. Usually this recording process would take me days because I'd be all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing. But now that I made a shot list, I took pictures, or I had a drawing or whatever it is, and I made sure this process took me a few hours, and then the more I do it, it's gonna take me less and less time. Having your life structured is a lot easier to manage because, like I said earlier, our brains are gonna be doing path of least resistance. So if this portion is easy, then it's gonna be something you can do consistently. I've told you three lessons that'll help you not suffer as badly as I did on YouTube. But that's only scratching the surface on what I've learned the last 10 years. So if you want to learn more, this video is going to help you. So you don't have to, start over 10 years later.